Minards, if you see that right there. That is like the Lowe's of the north. There's a lot of Minards. A lot of Minards up here.
Green Bay, you know. I like this area, north of Chicago. North of Chicago is pretty cool. At least in my personal opinion. People are nice, they're really polite here in Wisconsin. Even more so than Texas, I would have to say. Now, a bunch of you Texans will argue against that, but I have noticed that. Notice that politeness is good manners and politeness are actually more prevalent, believe it or not, in Wisconsin than in Texas. You may argue that fact, but you know, I've been to Wisconsin several times and I live in Texas, so I think I should know that. The people in Texas are polite, you know. I mean, they are polite to an extent, but there's more and more times where they just have attitudes, you know. Generally, the general consensus appearance is decency, you know, politeness. Pretty nice. Of course, I love Texas. Don't get me wrong. People in Texas are great too. I'm just complimenting Wisconsin. We're going to get up here to Green Bay. Get this done. Maybe I'll film something Green Bay. Alright, I gotta get past all these crazy Green Bay drivers. I'm being too hard. I'm only going 60. Speed limit 70s. I gotta exit off here. Somewhere up here I need to go to Schreiber, and I've said before in other videos, when you get up north here, they have a lot of those roundabouts, and they're really nuts because they don't make them for trucks. And I believe I've been over here before, so I'll show you what I mean on these roundabouts. They love their roundabouts up north. A regular four-way intersection isn't enough for them. But, you know, nevertheless, nice people. Nevertheless, nice people. Okay. We're out waiting. Yeah, we need to yield here at this Great American. What the hell? Come on, people. I'm in a truck. Don't be pulling up beside me. Jeez. I'm going to take up the whole freaking lane. Did you see that car? That car pulled up right beside me when I was pulling out. You gotta watch him. You got to watch him. Good thing I saw her. Oh, and you say, well, that's just one traffic circle. Oh, no. Montclair, however you say that. That's only the first traffic circle that we need to go through to get to our destination. It's only the first. It's only the first one. And then I have some more cars pulling up beside me while I'm going around the traffic circle. Isn't that special? Isn't that special? And then we have even more coming up beside me, trying to go around me. And I'm still not through with the freaking traffic circles, and these dipshits are... Oh, sorry, I shouldn't say. They don't know any better. They really don't. I mean, you know, they really don't know any better. And to give a truck the space that it needs to turn around corners. See another one right. Well, okay. We got through that roundabout, and we actually had to have another. We were going to another roundabout. As why it was cut off because my phone ran out of memory and it cut me off. But we actually had another roundabout to go through. So we went to get loaded at Schreiber. They actually got me a door really quick, and it took about an hour, for them to get to me to get me loaded. But they got me loaded, and now I am over here at Winona Foods in Green Bay. And I hope I went to the right place. So Schreiber. Okay, I went to Great Lakes in Plymouth. I went to Schreiber. Okay, this is my third stop at Winona. So I'm at the right place. They gave me a door as soon as I got here, so there are other trucks here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I don't know how long it's going to take them for them to load me, but I know I need 10 pallets from these guys. And yeah, we had to come back through those roundabouts, coming back out, the same ones. And I tried to take up as much space as I could, but those cars come up on you so fast, especially, I believe it was 3:40 or sometime of that nature, and I don't know what it is about 3:30 or after 3:30, but the traffic gets really bad. I think it's because kids, I don't know if the kids are in school up here or not, so you can make the case that the parents are going to pick up the kids or whatnot. But surely people don't get off work at 3 o'clock. At least, unless you work, 6 to 3, which is the early morning. You work 9 hours like that. But yeah, a lot of traffic. Even on 41 coming up here, there was a lot of traffic. Nothing like Dallas Fort Worth, nothing like I-20, but it's enough traffic where people just haul butt. I mean, they just whiz around you. You never know when they're coming, And at least like in Houston, DFW, and even in Milwaukee and Chicago, that the traffic holds those people back, the speedsters. But up here in Green Bay, there's not enough traffic where, you could pull out onto a road and someone just whizzes by you, going 30 miles an hour faster than you are. You have no idea where they came from. They just like to hammer on it. But We did have traffic coming over here. I didn't think I was going to make this turn because there was a lot of traffic onto this road. And this is kind of like a little FM road coming over here, you know. I mean, you get off the highway, you go down this one road, and then you turn on this road. It's kind of like an FM road. I'm going to go back out the same way because I believe if I go south to try to get... Now, our next load is in... I don't know if I told you that yet. It's in Greenwood, Wisconsin, so if you want to keep up. So we're going to have to go back to the west towards Minneapolis, St. Paul. But we need to go south to get on that highway. I don't know if it was 28 or something like that. We need to get on that to go west. And as soon as I get me loaded here, that's what I'm going to do. Because we do have another appointment tonight, later on tonight, at this other cheese plant over there, this dairy plant. And some of you guys may have been there before. I've been there before. One time. Well, maybe twice. But hopefully they'll get me loaded tonight. I don't know how long they load, but last time I was here, it was during the day. So I don't know if they load it now or not, but that's what my appointment is for. Is at 10 o'clock. So I guess we will see. But I need to save some space. So we'll talk to you guys later. Well, hello, glorious people. Just a quick update. We got loaded last night. We went up to get that last drop in I think it was Greenwood, Wisconsin. It's kind of in the middle of Wisconsin. And yeah, I went over there and it was the fastest I ever got loaded in my life. I mean, 5 minutes. It was just one pallet. I checked in, they gave me a door, I opened my doors backed up, and 5 minutes later the guy came out and said, okay. So I was not complaining about that at all. That gave me enough time to get south of Minneapolis. And I guess some of you have stayed, you know, at Trails Petro there off of 35. That's where I rolled in last night. There's, you know, a lot of spots there. I think I had like 20 minutes left, so, you know, on 114. So I went ahead and parked it, and I got up earlier than I should have this morning because I knew that I needed to possibly get an oil change. I had time to do it, so. And it was at Petro's where I usually get my oil changed. So, yeah, went ahead and did that, replaced my air dryer air filter. My pop-off valve was going off, and it was losing air. It would lose air to about 105, and it would build back up, and the pop-off valve would go off again. I got to thinking, I'm like, well, I haven't changed that filter in a while, so get that done. That was over $100 just for that damn filter. So paid for the oil change, paid for the air dryer filter, and yeah, it's working good now. The pop-off valve goes off, you know, loses a little bit, probably 5 pounds. Not like it was doing. But right now, yeah, we stopped and got fuel. I didn't get fuel there at the Petro because it was way too expensive. About $2.40 something a gallon. And that was with the condensate. So I went down to J Bros truck stop. It was like $2.17 there, which was pain in the ass in the truck. Downtown Kansas City. But maybe some of you know a better way around. I don't know. Yeah. I think I took the 635 route. I didn't like it. 435, I think. It's just a better drive. You know, you don't have to take any, slow down, take any low reliefs. Circuit system. Those other ways. So if the traffic stays pretty decent, shouldn't take too long to get around there. I think it's like 30 miles around Kansas City from 35 to 35. You get off 35 and get back on 35. So I'm letting my window down on the passenger side. He's got some underglows going on his Chevrolet. Is the camera focusing? I don't know if it is or not. Apologize if it's not. It might be focusing on the hood. It's nighttime. Yeah. Alright, learn how to merge, people. Learn how to merge. If you're gonna get over, you better get over. Look at that. Yeah. He's waiting till the last second to get over. And puts me in a bind here. That flatbed's putting me in a bind. The flatbed is putting me in a bind. Now these fast cars, what the hell did they're slowing down before an incline. I mean, who does that? Look, now we're back up to speed in a proper lane. Oh, now you're going to pick up speed flatbed when you know you're going to get past. I've had so many problems today of other drivers when you go to pass them that they speed up. That is one of my pet peeves. I got into an argument with a driver back over there coming out of Minnesota into Iowa, or not Iowa, but Iowa. Coming out of Minnesota into Iowa, you know, I let him on the highway. I got over in the left-hand lane, and then he started speeding up, and he matched my speed. You know, I was running 70. When he got on the highway, he was doing like 65 or 60, but he kept creeping up, matched my speed to where I couldn't pass him, and then I just had to give it the gas, get around it. You know, he smarted off, said, "Well, why don't you just get out there and run that? You know, get after it since you're getting after it." And I'm like, man, I'm just getting after it to get around you because you wouldn't, you know, you're in such a hurry. You wanted to keep me out of that hammer lane, wouldn't let me back over. So I got back over, but you know, it was after I blew his doors off. And, you know, he thought that he was gonna get in front of me in the hammer lane. And all he had to do was back off of him. Well, if he hadn't had his foot into it coming onto the highway after he got on the highway, yeah. let them on. And yeah, that pisses me off. But I try to be good. You know, I try to keep my cool. I didn't exactly keep my cool in that situation. I had some choice words for him. I felt bad afterwards, but you know, I did tell him that I blew his doors off. That he thought he had a fast car. And you know, I don't want to run my truck like that. I was running, you know, 69, 70. I was running the speed limit because I don't want to do that to my truck. But you know, if you're gonna block me off, you know, you're gonna block me off. You're going to see how fast this truck is. And he did. He didn't like it. I think it was a company driver. It was a green buggy. Might have been a company driver. I don't know. I think he was because he asked, well, what's yours governed at? And I'm like, well, mine's not governed. My truck is not governed. So just him asking me that, you know, tells me that his is governed. I think it was governed at 75. But we will try to get down to Wichita at least. I know I may be able to get on the other side of Wichita with the time that I have. I know I'm going to have to take a 30-minute break before I get there and gain some time back. But if I feel like it, I can stop at Wichita. I know there's a truck stop coming down 35 going into Wichita. So, I mean, usually you can find a spot there. And, I just might do that. Because time's going to be short. And I know they have a Love's off of, I don't know if that's 400 going into Wichita, but Love's. So I'm going towards, I can go towards Dodge City. So, that Love's more than likely, I don't know, will be full. So I might try the Love's one. Because it is Kansas, so maybe it might not be full. I don't know. There's a lot of trucks that go towards Dodge City every day. So I might be taking a chance doing that. We'll see. I'll get into Wichita, see how I feel. I might try the Love's. If the Love's don't work out, I should have a little bit more time to get down the road, probably around 30 minutes or so. Find somewhere else, small truck stop. Anyways, but it is getting warmer to the south than it was in the north. It's 54 here now, and I have my heater on, so I turn it off. And up north there in Chicago, Green Bay, and Minneapolis, and it was like went down in the 30s. I'm below freezing. So let's get around Kansas City and find out what we're gonna do. All right, people, we are rolling into Wichita. We're gonna take. There's a Phillips, kind of a small Phillips truck stop over here, and we have to take a 30-minute break anyway to get some time back. So I don't know. I just may park it here for the night because I have enough time to actually get to. I actually have enough time to make the delivery tomorrow in my scheduled work day hours. So I just may park it here. I don't know. It just depends on how I feel. I'm going to take a 30-minute break, see how much time I get back, because there's really nowhere to park in between here and Dodge City. Now there's a few little truck stops Loves, and I guarantee you that's probably full. So down there off of 400 on the that's on the west side of Wichita, going towards Dodge City. It's probably going to be full. So we are going to see if we can't find a spot here. I don't know. And I was hoping that KFC would be open. They have a KFC next door, but it looks like it's shut down. I don't know. Let's go over here. There's got to be a circle. Hopefully nobody blocked it. Yeah. Because if there is, I don't see a room here in the front, but if there is room in the back, we need to be going this other way. Yeah, well, there's a McDonald's over there. I could walk over there, but I might do that. I was hoping for the KFC. That really kind of sucks. I don't even know if that McDonald's is there. I'll be taking a chance going over there. But yeah, this is exit. If you're wondering where this is at coming into Wichita, you're coming from the north or even from the south. I mean, wow, they really... Normally you could park a lot more trucks here, but look, man, these water puddles. Now you still might be able to park, but you know you're gonna get your truck a little dirty, and they look like some pretty big puddles too. Normally, you know, you can park your truck here. And I think I should have checked that spot. I don't know. Should have checked over there, but maybe there's one without a big chunk hole over here to the left. Maybe by this truck. Yeah, there's not a chunk hole right there. So I might put it by that one. Or even right there. Probably easier just putting it by that Peterbilt. By that bobtail Peterbilt. Or even right here. Maybe I'll just put it by this empty trailer. That'll be a straight back. Always go for the easier back. That's what I say anyway. Climb up on that thing. Now this guy right beside me, so I'm gonna walk in my trailer. But yeah, normally this place is a pretty good spot, but they have some lot repairs to do. Normally that KFC is open, but I haven't been here since. I haven't stopped here rather since the COVID that I can remember. And the last time I remember that KFC was open, so I went over there. But anyways, we're in Wichita. Try to get some time back, and we might drive another couple hours, or we just may park it here for the night and do the rest of the trip tomorrow. Yeah, KFC was closed, so we're coming over here to Mickey D's. It's just a block away. Hell, I need the exercise anyway, but right by that Phillips 66, so you can see it over there. It's on the other side of that KFC. There's the KFC. You can see the pumps. You can see the gas pumps right there. But yeah, there's a Super 8 motel. And you can do what this guy did. Pull in off of this street. And I don't know if there's a outage down there, there's Quality Inn. There's a guy parked on the side. This guy pulled in here and parked in the corner. Rented him a motel room, I guess. Now these guys parking off the street. There's one right there, and there's two of them that did that on the other block, and I don't know, it just depends on the cop. They may give them a ticket, because Wichita, you're not supposed to park on the street, really, you know. So it just depends on if the cop drives by, decides to enforce that law. I hope they're open. All right, how we doing? We dropped that load in Lubbock, that cheese load that we picked up in Wisconsin. We got over here last night, you know, did a 10-hour and then got unloaded, 10-hour break, got unloaded this morning. And today is Friday, so I'm going to go drop this trailer off and go to the house for the weekend. I have another load to pick up Monday. The cheese delivery was successful, so a bunch of people in Texas will have cheese, because I brought a load of cheese in. So they'll get their Wisconsin cheese, come on. But got to help the wife with some more Christmas light stuff, and I'm going to work on the truck a little bit. I've got this exhaust leak. I tried to have that the guys at the Petro tighten that clamp on there, because it's hard to get a wrench on it. And he said he got 2 full turns on it, but it's still leaking, so I don't know if it's that clamp or the pipe. I hope it's not the pipe. They're pretty expensive, or it may be that flex pipe. I don't know if the flex pipe is real expensive, but it might be. But I've got to take that off and see what it is. I don't know. I got that air dryer filter and it's still doing that, so I'm either going to need that pop-out valve for the air dryer. I don't know if they sell that by itself, or a complete air dryer and replace it. So that's what I'm going to be doing this weekend. A little bit of truck work.